What's up, y'all? It is Mars Mercury here with Raw Art TV, and today I am sitting with a dope-ass photographer. Goes by the name of Justin. He is going to share his art and his work with you guys, and we're going to get to know who he is and what he's about.
Oh,
so hey, Justin.
Hi.
How are you?
I am hot. I am great. I'm tired, and I am excellent.
Hey, sound good. You just came from Comic-Con.
Yes, right? Comic-Con is insane. A lot of pretty women, a lot of like awesome cosplayers, a lot of like fantastic artists. I saw a bunch of like real life statues.
So first and foremost, what inspired you to be a photographer?
Well, the thing is, like, before I became a photographer, I had my own business with a couple of friends, and long story short, it kind of fell apart. So while we were doing this, we needed to do like ads, and we were broke. So I was like, hey, I'll do the photography so we can have like ads.
Right.
And then from then on, when we get the clout and the money, we can get real people to do this. And once the business fell, I didn't know what to do. And my homeboy came over, he was like, yo, your photography is really good, you should like really try to push it.
Right.
And I was like, alright, if my homeboy thinks I'm nice, that gave me the
battery
in my back. So I was like, you know.
But that's the point, like that's how it should go, you know, like even though of course you would want to do things with other people as a collective, but I mean sometimes you gotta take the route to do things yourself.
But he really lit that fire, because like I shot an event, and the event itself was whack.
Really? What type of events do you shoot?
I shoot it all. So no matter what, party events, you're doing like something for charity. If you're a skater, if you're doing action shots, if you want to do modeling, like anything, everything. If you want it, come talk to me, and we'll get it done. Like,
right. Don't limit yourself. Like, and that's fire too. Are there any like favorites out of that group of?
I like doing action photography, especially like skate photography, because like once you slow down the moments, like it looks so magical, you know.
Right.
Especially when you see someone doing like a kickflip, and it's like mid flip, and you can see like how intricate it is to flip a board in one motion while you're still stationary in the air and land on flat ground. Sometimes,
oh,
you know?
Yeah, that makes it like as they're flipping, like you're taking the photos.
Like I took a picture because there was an amateur event 2 weeks ago called Damn Am. Shout out to all the skaters at Damn Am. So there's this Japanese kid. It's how nice he was because I know his first and last name. His name was Ikea Daisuke, and he did something that I've never seen before. Like his board, like span like a top, but he was doing it 360 in the air. And mind you, he did this like he pushed, took off his hat, did the trick, landed it, and put the hat back on like nothing, nothing was ever. He was just like, yep. And I was just like, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
That's cool. That's amazing. So you would say like basically things that are interesting to you, you shoot it.
Yeah, so like I'll just go out and just shoot, you know.
You do like street photography as well.
Yeah,
right?
I do it all.
And how is that process, like shooting out on the street?
That's a little bit more of like intricate, like it's more of what I want to see, or I'll be like listening to music, because music plays a really big part of not only like my photography but my life. So if I'm hearing like a real dubbed out song, and like I walk by and I can feel like that emotion in what I see, I'll shoot it, you know? So like,
it's like bringing your images, your
thoughts to life. That's
visually.
The reason why I do all that is because it's kind of corny, but I don't know if y'all remember the director Little X, or X as he like to call himself now. He was director for hip hop music videos back in like the 90s and 2000s. So all his videos were hot, because all his videos were like a story, and he would always put "to be continued" on some of the songs. Never make a video to explain the rest of the story, but
really, and that's what kept people interested.
You know, that's what kept you interested. And Hype Williams is like this. That man
So those are some of your like influences in a way?
Like if you haven't seen Belly.
Oh, I've seen Belly.
Yeah. And he did that movie. That intro is the best intro to any movie ever created. I'll fight somebody on it. Because once that movie pops off and like the song drops and they're in the black light,
right.
you're just like, yo, this is just so different. And then the guns are going off, people getting money. You're like,
right. Oh yeah, you seem like a more of a like really like action type of person. That's good. So that's why you like to go to these concerts and events.
Yeah, I love being in the field. I love being in the thick of things.
Right.
With like the people.
Right.
You know, like
that's what it's about.
That's where you're gonna find like most of like the craziest, real raw things.
Yeah.
You know?
It's about being raw and uncut and just like shooting images. So who taught you? Like, are you self-taught?
Hard Knocks. You know, I just went out and did it. Like, I was broke. I had no money. I had no friends. I was like super depressed. I didn't know what to do with my life, and I was just like.
And in that moment, all you thought about was creating.
Yeah, I was just like, I just need to do something to get my mind off of being negative. You know, and like negativity has never been a part of my life. It's always been super positive.
Right.
And I could just see how like I was getting fat, I was getting mean, and I was just like, yo, this is not Justin. Justin ain't mean. Justin ain't fat.
Right.
Not all the time, but you know, like, you know, so.
Shit, I'm fat all the time.
You know, so I was just like, yo, let's figure out what the problem is, and then I started slowly dissecting it, and I realized I enjoy photography because it allows me to do two things. It allows me to be like open and free on what I want to do, and two, I'm my own boss.
Right.
You know, so
that's good.
I give value to my work, which helps me give value to myself. You know.
So back to your art and your photography. So what type of, you said you capture all sorts of images, right?
Yes.
So at the concerts, how is it going to like trying to, because I see you shot Golding, Post Malone, like how was that process being in that environment? And I'm sure there's many other photographers there just like trying to get good shots and stuff like that. Like, tell me.
Alright, so for that doing the Gold Link and Post Malone and Sid, that stuff was easy at that time because I already knew what I kind of wanted to do.
Right, you came there.
Like when I first started doing event photography, I always saw all these photographers, and they're all doing like, you know, the same like 3 or 4 shots. Like I'm on the stage, I'm in front of the stage, I'm on the side of the stage, I'm behind the artist, or I'm in front of the artist. You know, there were very few cameramen like, you know, in the mosh pit with the people. Right. You know, taking pictures of people like just pre-gaming or just dance to the DJ. So every time I want to do photography, I'm like, I want to make sure the majority of my shots are one, different, but two, make you feel something that like you've never felt before. Right. You know, so once I started playing around with that idea of how to do things, that's when everything just became, all right, I already know I need to shoot like this. Right. You know, I need to shoot like this. Especially shooting mosh pits. I love shooting mosh pits.
Well, you did say you love action.
You know, because like I'll be in the center of the mosh pit, throwing the bows, diving, but I still have my camera in my hand. You know, I'm in there flicking. You know, I remember I did it was Fool's Gold last year, and I got into a mosh pit, and everybody was feeling me because I had the camera in my hand. I'm in the mosh pit. Homeboy was like, yo, you're the first cameraman I've ever seen that's raging in the pit like this. Hey. Because of that, I got a shot of I got a shot of a girl who's like stomping on a puddle, and I got it at the right moment. Like you can see the water splashing out, and like she's just like in her own zone.
In her element.
I was like, yeah. I'm feeling myself, you know?
Yeah, as you say.
Start doing the ducky out here, you know?
As you should. And that's why I love photography too myself. So you would say basically it's just like capturing the images, seeing people in their element, in the moment, and bringing your visions to life. Purpose.
So,
Can
you show? Can they see that?
They're definitely gonna see it.
Oh, all right, cool. So that right there, because I was doing trap art and I was gonna be an artist there, and I was a photographer. I was like, all right, I can't paint, I can't draw, I can't act, I can't sing. I need to do something that's totally different. Totally different, so that when you see my artwork, you can go out of trap art and like dissect it or look at it or appreciate it a little bit better. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to make a track list. And I made the track list. It was 12 tracks. And each track I was going to visually show a lyric. So with that song right there, that is off of the Purple Tape. That's Raekwon and Ghostface. I believe the song is It Can't Be So Simple, the remix. And the line is open flesh, burgundy blood covers up my guess.
Interesting.
You know, so I wanted to show, you know, someone getting murked, you know?
It's cool that you thought of that idea to bring, like, choose a track list and take photos and bring it to life. Really, like, literally a visual art.
Yeah, I was really trying to reach for something different. You know, so the people who came to trap art and got to listen to what I was saying, I feel like the majority of them was banging with what I was doing. You know, but like, I knew what I was trying to throw was so like, it's a lot to digest.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's different, and it's your art
Thank
anyway.
you.
It's your form of expression. That's really what it's about. Wait, so alright, tell me about this other photo because I love it so much. I love it.
So one day, it's like maybe 2, 3 in the morning, and I'm mad smacked. I'm like super smacked because I couldn't go to sleep that night. And outside my window, all I see is like different color lights, like yellow, green, orange. And it scared the shit out of me because I didn't know what it was. So I looked it up and I found out that there's lightning storms in different stratospheres in the sky. And then when they're in the higher stratosphere, because of all like the pollution and stuff, the light is affected. So it'll turn green and orange because of the pollution from, you know, up there.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is so cool. I wish I had my camera to capture this. So I always, you know, once I knew there was going to be a storm, I made sure that, you know, I tried to do my research and try to like catch a lightning storm here and there, and I couldn't do it. So I came home. That's the day I took that. I came home one day, and I'm just chilling, and all I just see is a bright light in my house. And I was like, today's the day. So I ran out to my balcony, and I had to shoot that. And that's like real close to my house.
Really?
Like the camera doesn't really show it, but like my house is like the camera, and the storm is like this big. And I was like, yeah, ching. I hope I don't get like a straight lightning or anything. But
no, that was dope. That was really
I enjoy it, and when I was doing the playlist, I decided to make that a part of the playlist, and that picture is Metal Clouds from Cranes in the Sky by Solange. Yes.
That's cool.
I try.
So, your Instagram is Centipede Style.
Yes.
Why Centipede Style?
When I was a little kid, I, just like every other black kid, I enjoyed kung fu movies and anime and anything that involves like martial arts or violence. It was just so cool. One of my favorite movies ever is called The 5 Deadly Venoms. And the 5 Deadly Venoms, there are 5 different clans. Each of them is a different style and they're animals. So there's the toad style, there's a scorpion style, there is the lizard style, there is a snake style, and finally there is the centipede style, which is me. I'm not gonna get too much into it. You know, that's something you will have to go out and search yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
But you know, if you watch the movie and then you see my work, you kind of understand why I am Centipede.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
So.
let them go down the rabbit hole.
Right.
You know?
Right. So to close it out, what makes you different? Like, tell the people why of course they should book you, hire you, and all of that, and support. But what makes you different? And like,
that's a good question right there. I don't want to get like a generic answer. I'm different because I'm different. I think what makes me different is I can seamlessly step in your shoes and see your point of view. You know, so if you have an idea or you have an opposition towards me or anything, I can automatically like try to, you know, understand like where you're coming from. So there'll never be a hard resistance from me. Plus, I'm open to all ideas. You know, like I'm not limiting myself to anything or anyone. I'm just not doing stuff for free. You know, there's select people that I know that helped me start out that no matter what they call me, I'm going to be there.
Right.
But it's you know, the rest of y'all.
Look, you gotta support. It's we all out
Yo,
here.
Jay said it best, man. He said, just set your price on niggas and live your life, my nigga. So, right?
Just set your price on niggas.
You're gonna live your life.
Perfect. So look, y'all, you have to follow him, Centipede Style. Check him out. Instagram. You have Facebook?
I do have Facebook. I believe my Facebook page is. If it's not Centipede Style, it might be Venom Clan, and the clan is spelled with a 1 for the L.
Okay, we'll add everything in the.
I got you, you know.
But yeah, thank you.
No, thank you. I really appreciate this.
Ow.
Yeah.